The Newton and Kingston Taxpayers Association wants to talk with you about some basics for the Sanborn School Deliberative Session. This year, it's being held on Wednesday, February 8th at 7 p.m. at the Sanborn Regional High School Auditorium. The snow date is Thursday, February 9th. At this session, up to $700 to $800 of your future property tax increases is at stake. Wait, really? $700 to $800 on top of what I already pay? Yes, that is absolutely correct. There are proposals on the ballot called warrant articles that pay for the schools, for staff raises, and for capital improvements. Some people want to raise the proposed budget. Some want to remove the capital expense warrants. Nothing can be done about the staff contracts until we all get to the polls in March. But you will learn about each proposal and changes can be made. Our property taxes pay almost all the costs of our schools in New Hampshire. They cost a lot, so about 70% to 80% of your property tax bill goes to the schools. Here in New Hampshire, local voters have control over local priorities. We have the vote to decide what the schools need and what the towns need, and then we pay for it with our property taxes. The deliberative session for the Sanborn Regional School District is being held at the Sanborn Regional High School on Danville Road in Kingston on Wednesday, February 8th, beginning at 7 p.m. It normally goes to 10 or 11, and it can go later. The snow date is February 9th. What happens there? There is a proposed school budget developed by the School Budget Committee for $33,700,000. There is also a default budget for $34,700,000 that will go into effect if the proposed budget fails to pass in March. The votes to pass or fail are on March 14th. At the deliberative, voters who are present learn about the proposals. Other proposals, called warrant articles, are also presented for staff contracts and for capital improvement expenses. The voters who are there, in the room, comment, ask questions, and can vote to change the amount of money and or the language in the warrant articles. Usually votes are done by secret ballot on petition of 5 or more voters. Bring your ID. Only registered voters can vote. As said, the warrant articles can be amended by the voters who are present. They can vote to let the warrant stay as is, or increase it, or decrease it. They learn only the staff contract details, but cannot change them, since they were negotiated. The warrant articles, as amended at the deliberative, go on the ballots for voting at the polls in March. On March 14th, we make all our local decisions. We choose budgets for the town and school district. We elect local representatives for the towns and for the school boards. We vote on warrants that set policy, but do not cost money. We vote to give raises to school employees. This year, we're voting for raises for the teachers and support staff in the schools. We are also voting on another important warrant article to put in American Disabilities Act compliance at the Swayze Gym and Chase Fieldhouse to keep sports options open to the children of the community. Your vote determines our taxes. It also determines the choices that govern our towns and the district for the coming year. They matter at both sessions. Budget decisions have been made at the deliberative by a majority of 17. Your vote counts. You have to be physically in your seat at the deliberative session on February 8th at 7 p.m. at the high school. On March 14th, you vote at the polls between 8 and 8, and you can use an absentee ballot. This has been brought to you by the Newton and Kingston Taxpayers Association. To learn more, see our website and or Facebook page. To join or support us, please mail in or use PayPal. The annual membership fee is only $20 for a family. Thanks for listening. An informed voting community is the core of democracy.